So there is a very big argument in the stuttering community that has to do with, is stuttering is actually genetic or is it a learned behavior? This is a very massive argument, and I think 80 to 85% of people think it is actually genetic, and I think that that's entirely false, as a matter of fact, and let me tell you exactly why. Since me being a severe stutter from back then for so many years, and by severe stutter I mean a hard blocker, really, okay? It's like most people out there hadn't really known I stuttered like that because I had a hard block, except, of course, if people were inside of the same classroom as me, then yeah, they knew I stuttered, obviously. But the thing is this, if my speech technique, like mouth mechanics, it simply cannot change my genetic makeup, right? That makes no sense. I can't simply, do my technique and then say it just altered my DNA, right? I mean, that really makes no sense. And yet it makes me like not only very fluent, except it's only making me more fluent by the day, if that makes sense. So it just shows how it is a learned behavior. Now, the people out there who, they get mad at me for saying it is a learned behavior, but I'm not saying that you picked stuttering up from someone else. I think that's a very weird, skewed explanation for the thing I'm even saying. The thing that I'm saying is that you naturally learn how to speak the wrong way. Simple as that. It's the same way how you naturally learn how to handwrite, right? So I can't have somebody simply holding my hand the entire way through childhood in order to ensure I handwrite the right way, since I have to do it myself. I have to learn it myself at that point. Same thing with speaking too. So that is why if you have really bad handwriting, you're gonna need some guidance in order to simply learn how to handwrite better. Same thing with stuttering too, or speaking as well, right? You need some guidance in order to be able to speak better, to speak more naturally, more fluently. Now, if you mess up with handwriting, you accidentally write a letter the wrong way, you have to, go back and erase and start writing again. Well, it's the same thing with stuttering. If you accidentally have a speech block, you have to reset, start all over again in order to try to say it the right way. It is a one-to-one example. Okay, so speaking or stuttering rather is not genetic. It is environmental. It is learned. It is not learned through someone else. I can't simply listen to someone else stuttering and then afterwards I start stuttering. Of course, it's not like that, except you simply naturally learn it the wrong way. And so as a result, you have to relearn it the right way, essentially. So that is how it's done inside of your muscle memory, inside of the task positive network of the brain. That is ultimately how you have to relearn how to speak the right way. It is in order to have a very good timing and stuff. Okay, that's how you ensure the fluency. So yeah, and that is exactly why stuttering is learned. It is not genetic. I know many people out there that fail to fix their own speech impediment and stuff, have a defeatist mentality. And so yeah, for them it is genetic, obviously, except inside of reality, inside of practicality, realistically speaking, stuttering is actually learned.